All right, let's wade into the murky waters of Slavic folklore, because today we are peeling back the layers on one of its most famous creatures. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around, because the truth is so much darker than you think.
So, you've probably seen this guy online, right? The creepy green figure lurking in a swamp. But that creature, the Vodnik, is so much more than just a monster. It's hiding a secret that's way more chilling than simply drowning its victims. And you know, that darkness is really a theme here. Just like this Reddit user pointed out, a lot of Czech and Slavic myths have this really grim feel to them. And it's not just for spooky effect. These were warnings, born from the very real, everyday dangers of life back then. The Vodnik, he's a perfect example. Now, this is the image most of us have in our heads. The descriptions paint this picture of a grotesque old man, kind of part human, part frog, covered in slime and river weeds, and with these eyes that glow like burning coals. Yeah, it's the classic stuff of nightmares, absolutely designed to keep you far, far away from the water. But here's where the story starts to get, well, complicated. Was the Vodnik just some evil monster, or was there something else going on? Turns out this creature had two very, very different faces. And this is what's so fascinating. On one hand, a Vodnik could be this totally destructive force, drowning people, wrecking dams, tearing up a fisherman's nets, a real menace. But on the other hand, he might actually help you, guiding fish right into your net. Or, get this, he might just pop up at the local pub to trade for a bit of tobacco. It makes the Vodnik less of a simple monster and more like a powerful, completely unpredictable spirit of nature itself. So what happens when that malevolent side wins out? What is the real fate of those who fall victim to the Vodnik? Okay, this is where the story takes its darkest turn. See, a Vodnik doesn't just wait for you to fall in, it hunts. It tempts kids with these bright, colorful ribbons dangling by the reeds. It'll even disguise itself as a harmless merchant, trying to lure you just a little bit closer, just close enough to grab you and drag you down into its watery lair. Because for the Vodnik's victims, drowning is just the beginning. The Vodnik collects souls. According to the legend, it traps the souls of the people it drowns inside these little porcelain teacups, which it keeps upside down in its hole underwater. They're called dushichis, or little souls, and they're basically its prized possessions. The more cups a Vodnik has, the wealthier and more powerful it seemed to be. Think about that. To be drowned by a Vodnik didn't just mean you died. It meant you became a trophy for all eternity. A creature that traps souls in teacups? That is uniquely horrifying. So why did this specific legend take hold and last for centuries? Well, the answer lies in the very real fears of the people who created these stories. At its core, the Vodnik is the danger of water given a face. I mean, in a time before swimming lessons and safety fences, rivers and ponds were deadly. So this story was an incredibly powerful tool for parents to scare their kids into staying away from the water's edge. It was also a way to process sudden, tragic drownings. It wasn't just a horrible accident, it was the work of a malevolent spirit. It was a metaphor for that constant struggle against a wild, untamable nature. Okay, but that was then. Today, we have fences, warning signs, a little more safety. So why are we all of a sudden seeing this massive resurgence of interest in these ancient, dark tales? Why is the Vodnik suddenly popping up on our screens now? Well, there are a few big reasons. First, I think we're all just hungry for darker, more complex stories that go beyond simple good versus evil. And Slavic folklore absolutely delivers on that. Second, you've got huge hits like the Witcher series, which is packed with Polish folklore, that have really opened the door for a global audience. And finally, these stories are just fresh. They're a fascinating alternative to the Greek, Roman, and Norse myths that we already know so well. So, in the end, that image of the Vodnik, this green, swampy creature from the deep, it isn't just meant to scare us. It's really a symbol of the deep, powerful connection between Slavic cultures and the natural world. It embodies this idea that the wilderness isn't just beautiful, it's also dangerous, and it demands our respect. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. As we bring these ancient monsters back to life in our books and games and shows, what are they helping us confront? What modern fears, what untamable forces are we trying to give a face to today? If you enjoyed this deep dive, tell us in the comments which country's folklore you want to see us open the files on next. Oh, and send this to a friend who loves the stuff but only knows the viral version of these monsters. Make sure you subscribe because our next explainer is heading to a totally different country with its own dark legends. And hey, if you love folklore that's actually researched and not just retold, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for exploring with us.